big respect there. Yeah, just keep doing your thing, man. And because what you done, you made history. The women made history. All women's cards. Like, even like I said, when I'm walking around and people are like, right, yo, yeah, but the women's. I'm like, oh man, I'm happy, man. I'm just happy for all of them. Like, obviously, you have winners who won the fight, but all of you women, especially obviously the two main events, because I'm not gonna call it co-main, the two main events, you're all winners. Like, you put women boxing, and that's another thing as well. We've got to stop calling it women boxing, call it boxing, because the skill, just call it boxing going forward. So big respect to you guys. Yeah, it's big respect. What else we had going on? Not to put a damper in the works, but yeah, Eddie Hearn. I see the interview on Boxing Social, where Eddie Hearn's talking. Yeah, I'm pretty sure was he talking about Boxing Social? I'm pretty sure it was a Boxing Social interview, obviously where he's in Australia, in regards to saying about Clarissa Shields didn't have any kind of drugs testing. Eddie Hearn, number one. Yeah, you said you're 99% sure. 99.9, don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure it's a 99 or 99.9%. I'm not sure. But Hearn, what you need to do is focus on your own business. Don't put any kind of dampers in the works of, obviously the fight's already gone now, but with the Shields and Marshall fight. Your offense, it's salty. At the end of the day, you decided to leave Sky and proceed with the zone. Unfortunately, things are not going to plan. You put a lot of money into this Eubank and Ben fight, which unfortunately fell through due to the failed tests through Conor Benn, which I will not comment on, me personally, until I get the final result. And once we get the final result, then I'll have my say on it. But this is all coming from your end. Hearn, like I said, want to see you succeed, because like I said, you've done a lot for British boxing for over the years, but please, man, don't put any kind of dampness, like rock the boat and all this kind of stuff there. It's not your show. Don't need to talk about it. I know you said about Shields is a clean athlete, but obviously she ain't been tested by VADA, rare tear. Allow that, man. Allow that. Now, in all fairness, I heard something about Frank Smith was saying about Eubank would have gone down to 157 for Brook. I'm going to wait until Shalon says that has a response to that. Until he has a response to that, I'm going to kind of keep my mouth shut of it. But yeah, come on, man. It's this whole things ain't going according to plan for the zone, unfortunately. Yeah. But this bitterness, man, because right now that's what you're sounding. You see, it's funny. It's funny. You see when you talk about I don't want to be like a Bob Arum or a Frank Warren, like they turn out to be old and bitter, rare tear. Through little things like that, my friend, you sounded like them. You sounded like them. So, yeah, just look, retreat. Obviously, whatever's going on with the Ben situation, let's get that out of the way. Obviously, and it has to be addressed properly. But until it's addressed, we have to get it out of the way. And then from there, we go forward. So don't be trying to ruin shows and all this kind of stuff there. So, because that's what it is. You're putting like question marks on the show. Don't worry about what they're doing. Focus on what you're doing. Simple as that. So yeah. Interesting. I'm pretty sure if you're a boxing fan, it would have gone around, and you definitely would have heard of it by now. But you had Nigel Benn and Chris Eubank Senior. Obviously, they're doing a tour with Gold Star in regards, and one of the questions was in regarding to Conor Benn. Well, he said he still states that Conor Benn is a clean athlete. A lot more will come out. Like I said, we're waiting. We're waiting. So do what you're doing. We're waiting. But you regards to saying about, we knew about this 3 months ago. Now, don't know. Obviously, 3 months ago, that's red flags. So I'm like, right, how many? 3 months ago, like, yeah, it's a bit of red flags. If this has been going on for 3 months, yeah, that's suspect, man. That's suspect. I know there's something in regards to you corrected yourself on Twitter and said no, it's meant to say 3 weeks or whatever. So, well, look, listen, like I said, it'll all come out. It's gonna have to come out. So, it's too much of a high profile case. So we're gonna have to wait and see. You will speak. Also, you said something which I would say I would respect. Saying about you and Eubank obviously had a chat on Zoom or whatever, and Eubank was concerned he didn't want his son to go down to 157 because obviously he's basically going to kill him at the weight, and everyone's seen the pictures of Eubank. He was drawn, like, to get into the ring looking like this, yeah. You're saying that you're saying to Conor Benn that you're gonna fight him at 160 if this fight will go ahead. Cool. So, well, like I said, I honestly don't really care about the fight that much, but yeah, we'll see. What else? Yeah, let me go through. Let's go through. Pretty sure. Don't know. Obviously, I saw this on Boxing News 24. I'll just touch on it quick. Hopefully, I'm just hoping. The only reason why I'm touching up on this because hopefully this will be the incentive for this fight to get over the line. Now, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if you've heard that Pacquiao said he will fight the winner out of Spence and Crawford. Yeah? So, let's see what happens, because if that can actually happen, then maybe this fight, I don't even know, maybe not, man, because obviously it's like, does Pacquiao really bring that big of a draw? And how old is Pacquiao now? Then again, you know what, it's a name, because Ugas. Look, I'm just hoping, innit? Like I said, me personally, I'll prefer Crawford and, just hit the mic there. I prefer Crawford and the Spence fight. Sorry, Crawford and a Charlo fight. But because obviously I've been waiting for this for like 5 years, man. This is like some Pacquiao Mayweather business. So yeah, we'll see. But I'm just hoping. That's all I've got to do is just hope. Yeah, I saw about this. Don't know about Ricky Hatton in regards to he's just sacked his whole training team. In regards to, obviously, because of what happened with Joshua throwing the belts out and all that kind of stuff there. Now, if Joshua had, like I said, if Joshua had people that are not money motivated or people who don't really, if you get rid of me or whatever, I'm not going to tell you what it is. Yeah, like I said, I've always said this. You need man. Obviously, I know you. Spence says about you call him for one-to-one, all right. You need Spence. What's going on, everyone? I hope you're all well. Yes, back again with another video. Obviously, a recap on the fights that's happened Saturday just gone, and obviously Sunday. Well, for us in the UK, early morning on a Sunday. First of all, we're gonna have to start with Shields and Marshall fight. Now, I was supposed to have gone down there on Saturday, but I came down with a terrible bug that literally just took me out, bed bound. Had to end up watching the fight from home. Gutted about it, but is what it is, man. Is what it is. So yeah, it just. Man, I was gutted because I really wanted to head down to that. Had the tickets, but is what it is, man. Still got to watch the fight, and yeah, here we go. We'll just talk about it. So, Shields and Marshall. First of all, the hype, the media, it lived up to the expectations, and Shields is a bad gal, and I'm telling you, a bad gal, literally. Marshall, I have to say, she done her thing, but Shields, like from the ring walk to, whole persona, coming in with a Rolls Royce, obviously through Spencer Fearon, like, man, it was an epic night. Like I said, wish I was there, but hey, it is what it is. As far as the fight went, I would definitely. Yeah, it was a clear. Okay, when people say, because I hear a lot of people say it was a close fight. Now, me personally, I'm always going to say Savannah was competitive in the rounds. Like, she was competitive in the rounds, but yeah, from my scorecards, I'm recording it now, but I'm pretty sure my scorecards. Give me 1 second. Sure, have it on here. Yeah, I only gave Marshall 3 rounds. Yeah, 3 rounds. So, but it doesn't show. Yeah, like I said, stuff that Shields was doing in there. Like from round 1, she came for Marshall. There was actually one point where I knew it looked like she hurt Marshall. Yeah. Anyway, it was in the first round. Anyway, I'm pretty sure. Was it a left hook? Was it a right hook or uppercut? And I thought it looked like the legs were gonna go. That's what I like being at shows, because you can see the full body, but it looked like the legs went. But yeah, Marshall stood her ground. She was competitive in the round. She was competitive in the fight. She kept coming forward. Yeah, it just like, I just feel that lazy jab. Me personally, with the lazy jab that Marshall was throwing, you just see Shields just coming over the top of it. Even where points in the fight where Shields was actually on the ropes, how comfortable she was. Man, like, yo, listen, people, start respecting Shields, because like we're actually seeing a great 3rd time undisputed. Come on, man, like give the woman her respect. Like even Marshall and the fans who came down and all that kind of stuff there, big respect. But yeah, like I said, Shields, she handled her business. I will definitely, for me right now, obviously we had the Taylor and Serrano fight. Even though the Taylor and Serrano fight was epic, I can't even lie. Like, I can't remember, I think it was in round 5 where I thought first time you actually see Katie, like, right, I thought she was going. But yeah, she held her own there. But yeah, this fight here was the one for me. Shields and Marshall. Where does Shields go for there? We're seeing a rematch. To be honest with you, even if there is a rematch, I can't really see Marshall doing anything. Yeah, I can't see Marshall doing anything better. I feel like, yeah, it's if the thing is, if Shields allows her to set that right hand, but even telling that, there was actually a couple of shots where she actually hit the right hand, and she stood her ground. So yeah, but listen, big respect to both women. Big respect to all the women on the show, on the card. Obviously, I'm gonna go through this briefly. Yeah, Caroline Dubois, hoy, she looking good. The girl who came on, obviously, I can't remember her name. What's her name, man? I can't remember what I was gonna say her name, but yeah, she was doing a couple of decent things in there. Lauren Price, her opponent was a joke. Don't even know how she got into boxing. How you get this woman into the ring? I do not know. How she got a license, whatever. I want to see a bit more. I want to see a bit more from Lauren Price. I'm not. Obviously, I know the same way, but she's more decorated. Well, yeah, there's a lot of hype around her. Now, I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't really pay that much attention to her in the amateurs, so I'm not gonna. But from what I saw, because it's the first time actually really sitting down and watching her, I wasn't impressed with Lauren Price. She's done some good things, but yeah, but I don't know whether is it because of the opponent or what. There was I just need to see a bit more from her. But Caroline Dubois, she looking good, and the girl, I can't the Chobson girl, yeah, yeah, she's looking good as well. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through this Maia and Baumgardner fight now. Just gonna give my scorecards. I had it 6-4 to Baumgardner. Now, with the commentary, with the Sky commentary, like Anna Smith, Matthew Macklin, Natasha Jonas as well. I'm gonna have to call look, obviously, clearly, the problem with Sky, and Sky always seem to always have this problem, man. When it comes to your biasness, like there was stuff that Baumgardner from round 1, and you're not calling out. Like even some right hands, like there was a point where Maia land a jab, then Baumgardner land 2, and you're not calling it out. You're saying about Maia's controlling this round and tear. Mate, come on, man. Like it's a clear fight. You could look. Obviously, I understand that if you got fans, you got to take into Maia due to the commentary she does for. I think she's done commentary for Sky before, whatever. She's worked with Sky. Was it BT? I don't even. Anyway, she's worked with. No, I'm pretty sure she's got some kind of relationship with Sky, but call the fight for what you see it, and because the way Macklin, the way you guys were acting, you're acting like it was a robbery. I'm like, mate, that fight was easy. No, what I'm gonna say, no, let me not say. You could see who won what round. Now, I'm not gonna say Baumgardner outboxed her because she didn't, but she won the fight. The best Maia could have got out of that fight was a draw, and that's being fair. Now, when you're just watching it through the commentary, like for people who like are casual fans or who don't know that much about boxing, or you'd be thinking, wow, what kind of robbery is this? Rare. This is an outrage and rare. I'm like, mate, come on, man. It's Alexa, stop. Like, that's a fight where lost my train of thought there. Jeez, what was that? It'll come back to me. Anyway, like when it comes to the Baumgardner and Maia fight, mate, it's like it's a fight. It was not really that hard to score. The eye-catching shots will come from Baumgardner. The body work, that like the deflecting of the jab, like she's stepping to deflect, like she's doing. Nah, man, come on, man, put respect on her. As far as a rematch goes, now. Obviously, Baumgardner is saying that she wants to go for undisputed. Yeah, go with my girl and handle the business and that. I had, to be honest with you as well, like obviously my predictions were wrong there because I thought if anything Baumgardner by like a mid stoppage or Maia on points because I was expecting Maia to actually outwork her, and she was not getting outworked at all. I don't know whether it's me, but I feel like, obviously, because I've seen Maya fight before. I don't know. She just looked weak to me as well. Like, now, there was she weak or was she really concerned of Bongana's power? Because there's one shot I think it's it must have been once again the first round where. Yeah, it was the first round when I think Matling said, oh yeah, Bongana may have blocked the right hand blocked the right hand. But you could tell, like, even from there, like, her whole demeanor changed. Like the blinking, the focus, like, yeah, you could tell, like, yeah, that she got hurt in there. And I think maybe that is what kind of put her off from outworking. Because I was expecting Maya to really, come towards the back end of the fight. I was expecting her to really outwork her. Now, I'm going to be honest. Cause obviously, like I said, I was mash up on Saturday. So I was watching the fight, wasn't really scoring it, and I was just seeing it from what I'm seeing it. So I'm not. It's a close fight. Like, I'm going to be real with you. It's a close fight. But the way the commentary, you would honestly feel like, mate, Bongana has to knock out Maya or get a couple of knockdowns in that last round. Like the way they were looking at the fight, and I'm not like. Mate, yeah, Sky, like this has been going on for years with Sky as well. Like it's the whole. Not everyone talks about the zone commentaries. Like, yeah, it's dead. But Sky, this biasness is, it's the same. It's the same patterns over and over and over again. So yeah, please, man, like when watching the fight. Call it for what you see it. Yeah, that's what I could say, and that's one thing I missed. Stand up for sale. This is what we need, like, cause like I said, Tunde, Spence, like they're calling everything. They're seeing everything. So yeah, but as far as Maya goes, I know Maya she's always talked about calling out Katie Taylor. Yeah, maybe I think it is about time you go up to 135, and see how you get on there. Because close fight, could be called for a rematch, but the sportsmanship that you showed, because Maya's really like. Maybe just need to watch the fight again and watch it without the commentary. A lot of, like I said, forget fans who don't know what they're seeing, and when I say fans that don't know what they're seeing, it's all because of commentary. It's because of the commentary. When you're actually writing the scores and you say, okay, this round's close, that round's close, rare. Yeah, you see for what you see. But yeah, man. What else happened on the Kambosos and Haney? All right, now it was a much better fight than the first fight. Where as far as Kambosos, from the first round you can see him trying to like mix it up southpaw orthodox and whatever, but you can see within a round or two, Haney. It's kind of like dictating him, controlling the shots. There was a point where I'm like, oh mate, it looks like Haney's going to stop. He's going to stop Kambosos. Credit to Kambosos, he's got a chin, but another thing I have to say, Haney, maybe is that punching power. Now, one thing I'm going to say is this. If you do not need to be a puncher to be a boxer. Now, I'm just going to call it for what you see it. You don't have to be... Because obviously a lot of people saying that, how's Haney going to handle going up to 140? The skill levels that he's showing, obviously someone like a Josh Taylor, but then again, Josh Taylor's going up to 47, I think, after this Catchall fight. But with Haney going up to 140, I think it's time he makes that move. Now, I've got no problem if Haney's going to stay at 1 35. You can stay for all this one fight. Actually, but one more thing before I'm talking about that, the whole fight. Kambosos and Only. I'm just going ahead of myself, man. Sorry, like I said, it's been a minute doing this, video thing. So, like I said, I'm a people's person. I like talking to people rather than on a camera. But let's just bring it back again. Yeah, good fight. Haney. Yeah, I want to see where Haney goes from here. My concern with Haney is definitely his punching power. He definitely doesn't have that. You definitely got respectable power, because, like I said, if he's more of like a pushover, everyone will be able to like walk through his shots, and I don't see people just walking through Haney's shots. So there's definitely a pop. There's definitely a pop in his punch. So, yeah, we're just gonna have to see that goes. As far as Kambosos, to actually talking about that, and I've spoken to him. Obviously, this is